Well, good morning from Trikala, Greece. It's a beautiful day, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt Nokas, and I have been riding a motorcycle around the world. I do it for adventure, I do it for the love of motorcycles, and I do it for a purpose. I hope to raise awareness and resources to fight one of the fastest growing crimes in the world, and that is human trafficking.
Καλώς όρισες στην Ελλάδα. Καλώς ήρθες.
Ευχαριστώ.
Να είσαι καλά, καλά θα περάσουμε.
Greece is lowering the lockdown restrictions. It's wide open now for tourists. During the last 18 months, I went to motorcycle school. BMW hosts an amazing off-road motorcycle school in Colorado. It's a 3-day course. It's extensive and exhaustive. And then I took those skills and put them to the test in the San Juan Mountains of Colorado, up dirt roads, 4-wheel drive roads, all the way up to some of the tallest mountain passes in the San Juan Mountains. And I have to say my motorcycling skills, particularly off-road, has improved substantially. So I want to let you know, I've been hard at work for these last 18 months, and now I'm ready to break out of prison. You may wonder what I am doing here. I am in Trikala because in 2018, this is where I began my journey around the world. You might ask why? Because, well, number one, I'm Greek. Number two, I love coffee. Greeks love coffee. Number three, I love adventure. Trikala is known as the playground of the gods. It is strategically situated in the center of Greece, in the province of Thessaly. I want to give you a glimpse of what life is like here. So check it out. The beautiful Stelios street. Businesses are now opening. Off to my left here, you see the coffee shops opening up. To my right, you see pharmacy, clothing stores, and more coffee shops. There's a little bit of daily life in Greece. Much of the food is bought fresh. It's grown locally and it's organic. Greeks are health conscious. The Mediterranean diet is good for you. There's lots of greens, lots of veggies, lots of meat, and lots of coffee. See, that's what I'm talking about. Fresh. Souvlaki, pork, souvlaki on a skewer, and fresh kotopolo, chicken. Why buy it packaged when you can buy it fresh? This is why I love Greece. If you have a hankering for fast food, God forbid, you go to Goodies. See, Goodies? It's real good. It's the Greek equivalent to McDonald's. You don't go to McDonald's in Greece. You go to Goodies. Even better, you go to a souvlaki stand and you get gyros, freshly cooked, freshly made ingredients that include lettuce, onion, and tzatziki sauce. This is what you do in Greece. Did you know that Greeks are passionate people? It is said that in ancient Greece, when somebody died, the only question the survivors would ask is this one question: did the deceased live with passion? Well, I can tell you one thing about Greece. They're passionate about life. They're also passionate about motorcycles and passionate about coffee. And you know, me being Greek, I fit right in. I'm a little nervous because right in front of me is the Honda motorcycle shop where my motorcycle has been locked up for a year. And look, here is the first look at my Honda Africa Twin. It is amazing. Africa Twin. Doesn't she look beautiful? And here we are. We're leaving Trigala now. We're headed north to Greek Macedonia. And then into the small but beautiful country of Albania. And this morning, I decided to make my start at the statue of Asclepios. Asclepios, in Greek mythology, was the god of medicine. He was a doctor. And he was also a god of healing. There's a difference between the two. I am told Asclepios scavenged the countryside here in Thessaly, the plains of Thessaly, to find medicinal herbs to treat his patients and bring goodwill. Asclepios is loved, of course. He took care of people. He made it his calling and destiny to help people recover from illnesses and diseases. There's a little symbolism to it as well. I started this ride in 2018 in part to raise awareness about the problem of human trafficking and what we can do as ordinary citizens of the world to fight it. It is one of the fastest growing crimes in the world. Billions of dollars are poured into it. It's a criminal enterprise that is enslaving more people, more women, and more children than at any other point in time. There's a lot of people in the world whose lives have been destroyed because they've been labor trafficked or sex trafficked. So this is why I started in Trigala. This is why I started in Thessaly. And this is why I started this morning at the statue of Asclepios. Well, I just successfully passed over into Albania, having cleared customs and immigration. Many years, Albania was a hermit nation. It's a nation that is incredibly beautiful. Over 70% of the nation is mountains. On the far west side is both the Adriatic and the Ionian Sea. And I think this place is relatively undiscovered. This was my first day out, fully loaded, and I didn't want to make it too long of a day. And I got out of Trigala before the sun started baking everything and everyone. It's been hot on the plains of Thessaly, very hot. I think it was about 43 for a couple of days in a row, then dropped to about 40. If you're not familiar with Celsius, that's about 106 to 108 degrees. So I left that behind early this morning before it got too hot. I can tell you, I haven't seen a tourist in a long time. There's nobody on the road. Nobody. Well, there's one person. I guess I gotta share the road. This is Albania. how you say this? How do you say this town? Bilisht? Bilisht? Bilisht?
Bilisht.
Anyway, this is the first town in Albania. Would you like to know about an interesting tradition in Albania? After I arrived in Korç, this beautiful town in southern Albania, near the Greek border, I got dinner. And after dinner, I was told that Albanians like to go for a walk. So when in Albania, do as the Albanians. This tradition of walking is so important, they gave it its own name called hero. So when in Albania, be a hero and walk after dinner.